Hi, today I'm doing my top 25 movies. This in my collection. This was originally going to be an entry into the Visual Maniacs competition, but that closed just before I did this, so I thought might as well do it anyway. These are only in my collection. There are many that would be in here if I owned them. There are a few that I want to mention that didn't make it. That's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. No, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, because I forgot about that when I made the list, and Anchorman, because I forgot about that when I made the list, and Shawshank Redemption, because I can't seem to find that, and I forgot about that when I made the list, and Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Fright Night, and Fantastic Mr. Fox, and Adventures of Tintin, because I know I like those films, but I haven't seen them in a while, so I didn't think it'd be fair to put them in, since my opinion wouldn't be that fresh. I've got the list next to me in case I forget, and I have all except for number 2 with me because I couldn't find number 2. So first up I have Little Nicky. I was this is number 25. I was between this and Happy Gilmore because they're my two favourite Adam Sandler films. Oh, and for this list I've limited myself to one per series, and apparently one for Adam Sandler and one for Will Ferrell, because I don't know, I just did, not even on purpose. But yeah, I really like this film. It's a really funny film. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I really like the people in this. Creative Answers in it, he's pretty funny. Adam Sandler's funny. The dog, I'd probably say he's the best part. Him or the gay guy Adam Sandler moves in with. So yeah, that's Little Nicky. Pretty good film. Next I have Toy Story 3. This is the only one of the series I own. It's a really good film. I went to cinema to see it with my mum when it came out, so 3 years ago now, I think 2010, and then I got this for Christmas that year. I've seen it twice, I think, maybe 3 times. It's a really good film. Pretty sure I've already seen it. Not really much else to say about it. It's a really good film. Next I have this 23. Crazy Stupid Love. This is got Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Julianne Moore, Emma Stone, Marissa Tomei, and Kevin Bacon. This was the first Ryan Gosling film I've seen. Then after that I saw Place Beyond the Pines, which was really good, and he was good in this. I'd never heard his voice before, and it seemed kind of weird when I heard it, but he was good in this. Steve Carell and Julianne Moore, I like their relationship in this, and I like Emma Stone and everything. I mean, how can you not? Look at her. Come on, look at her face. But anyway, yeah, this is a really good film. It's a rom-com type thing. I like those. Number 22, I have Schindler's List. The first time I watched this was at the beginning of the summer holidays, so that was about 8 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago. And I've been wanting this for ages after I'd seen Forkable's video where he'd got this and he talked about it, and I really wanted to see it because it's supposed to be a really good film. And then I watched it, and yeah, it was really good. Liam Neeson was amazing in it. I didn't really notice it was Ben Kingsley at first, because I knew who was in it, but I didn't notice it was him. But he was really good. And who's the other one? Ralph Fiennes, he was really good. And who else was in it? I don't know any of the people in it. Yeah, it was a really good film. I'm on my bed, it's a bit uncomfortable. And then I think this is a Spielberg film. Yeah, Spielberg film. His films are normally good. Actually, I don't think I've seen a lot of his films. Yeah, I thought so. John Williams did the score. He does most of the Spielberg films, or all of them. I'm not sure. And the music was really good in it. So that was a great film. It's not exactly one of my favourites because you can't really re-watch a film like that, but it's still a really good film. Then number 21, I have one you can watch a lot, and that's Step Brothers. I love this film. I believe this is the only Will Ferrell film in the collection, and this was actually originally going to be 20, just 20, listeners of 20, but yeah, I had 5 more, those 5, so, and this, well, those bought on this, so I thought I'd add them in, and I love this film. John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell have great chemistry in this and in Talladega Nights, and they should definitely do more films together. And who are the older people? I don't know. I thought Adam Scott was in this. He plays the like douchey brother, that guy, and he was good. He was also in another film watched a while back, Leap Year. That was good. Yeah, this was a really good film, and one of the funniest scenes is the scene with the drums, or the scene where they're fighting outside, or the scene with the bunk beds, or the scene with the where they're doing like ninja stuff, or the end scene, or the scene where Brendan has a mangina. Yeah, there's a lot of good scenes in that film. Next one I have is Getting to the Greek. This is the sort of it's the sequel to this, to Get Sarah Marshall, and I personally think this was better than the first one because my favourite thing in the first one was these two, and it was strange that Jonah Hill was in both but played a different character in this one. I don't know why they did that, but he was still funny, and you can see that there, that part, the furry walls, that was hilarious, and Russell Brand's songs in this were just so bad, they were funny, and everything about this film was just great. I haven't actually watched it in a while, well, a few months, I think, about half a year maybe, but it's still a really good film. Next is a film that I first watched a while ago, and it came out last year. Well, I think I first watched it back in May maybe, or June. That's Chronicle. This is a really good film. It's a found footage film about superheroes, and it was really good. Was it Dane DeHaan and Michael B. Jordan? Those two are the only names I recognise, and they were great. And I think Alex Russell, I think he's the other friend. He was good, but the ending I didn't really like, just because it was so CG. It didn't look at all real. But it's a it's a low budget film, so it's kind of understandable. And they were planning on doing a sequel, but the director and writer of this, I think it's the same person, or was it just Josh Trank? They wanted him to do a sequel, but they wanted it to be basically that, but set around different characters, and he wanted to continue that story, so he didn't do it. And I don't know if they are going to do a sequel. I don't want to see a sequel like the studio wanted. I want a sequel like Josh Trank wanted. But yeah, great film. And at 18, I have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This was the first, well, the first of the original trilogy I've seen. Let's not talk about Kingdom of Crystal Skull. Not a good film, but this was really good. I love this film. I still don't know how all the original trilogy have PG ratings. I've got the box set here. Yeah, see, all of them have PG ratings, and I have no idea how, because they shouldn't. I think it's the second one I'm thinking of where the faces melt off. That would not be in the PG these days, but yeah, this is a great film. Sean Connery was amazing, and how can you go wrong with Harrison Ford? Well, except I'm guessing the new film Paranoia. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this film. If you haven't, definitely go see it, because this is amazing. Well, really good. It's my favourite of the series. Then at 17, I have Star Trek. See, Spock and Kirk. I love this cover. This is a really good film. I've seen it twice now. I want to get around to watching it on Blu-ray, because I'm pretty sure it looks good on Blu-ray. Yeah, this is a great film. I've seen 2 of the original ones. I've seen this in Sadness. The 2 original were Wrath of Khan and Search for Spock. Wrath of Khan was really good, obviously, but Search for Spock just felt like a long episode of a TV show rather than a movie. If you've seen it, you might understand what I mean, but yeah, but this was a really good film. Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine were great as Spock and Kirk, and everyone else in the cast was great. I love J.J. Abrams' style. I've seen all of his films, and they're really good. I haven't got around to watching any of his TV shows yet, but I love this. I love Into Darkness as well, and I love Super 8. The next one is in this pack, and it is nope, wrong one. Nope, yeah, it's American Pie, the first one. I love this film. I've seen all four. I own all four on DVD, and this is my favourite. I don't know what to say. It's just hilarious. I love this film. It makes me laugh every time. I love the music in it. If you want good. Okay, so I'm really annoyed with YouTube. I just talked for an extra 2 minutes, and it just cut me off after. I think it's 10 minutes of the video. That's the second time I've done it. I've done Little Nicky, cut me off. Then I did from that onto American Pie, and I was in the middle of the sentence, and it cut me off. And I'd actually talked for 2 more minutes, and it said it was working perfectly, and it wasn't. But anyway, I'll finish what I was saying, and that was, back. This has a great soundtrack. I love the music on this one, and yeah, it's just a film I could turn on at any time and enjoy. But 15 is Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This is a great film. It's got James Franco, John Lithgow, Tom Felton, and Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis also playing Caesar. He's the master of CGI. Gollum, Caesar, King Kong. Who's in Tintin. I don't know if that was motion capture. It might be, might not be. But anyway, he's amazing in this. James Franco was awesome. I love James Franco in most of the things he's in. Tom Felton, I think he'll forever be a bad guy. And John Lithgow, from what little I've seen him in, he's a really good actor, and he's really good in this. Love this film. I haven't got around to watching the original ones yet. I do own them on DVD, but I need to find time to sit down and watch them. Got them for Christmas, and what will be now? September? Yeah, September. I don't know why I need to check. But yeah, I'll get around to watching them eventually. Next is number 14, and that's Rush Hour 2. This is my favourite of the series. Rush Hour 1's good. Rush Hour 3, not up to the standard of the other two, but I still have got them. So I've seen this one about 3 or 4 times now. The first 2 times I think were on my PSP, and the third one was actually the first one I watched. But I love this film. It's just really enjoyable, and the scene where he sings a Michael Jackson song that I can't think of, it Stop Till You Get Enough. I don't know what the actual title of the song is. I'm wiping his hair and dust and that on my laptop and trying to wipe it off. I don't know how Destiny used to be off my dog, but he can't get into the room. Anyway, getting off topic. I love this film. It's really good. Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan really funny, and yeah, it's just really funny. And also the scene in Be Kind Rewind that does that. It's really good. And number 13 is one I watched within the last week. That's Fight Club. I've been meaning to get around to watching this for ages, and I finally, throughout the holidays, I've been wanting to sit down and watch this. And then the other night, I finally got around to watching it, and it was amazing. I have actually seen the ending of it before, and some parts in the middle, because I share a room with my brother. And when I was trying to get sleep, sometimes she'd play that, and sometimes I wake up and see random parts of films. This is one of them. But yeah, Edward Norton was amazing in this. Brad Pitt is just great, and Helena Bonham Carter was really good. David Fincher is hit or miss with me. I've seen 4 of his films. First one I watched was Social Network. Wasn't the biggest fan of that. Then I watched Seven. Wasn't the biggest fan of that. Then I watched Zodiac and this, and I love both of those. I need to get Zodiac on DVD as well, or Blu-ray. I don't know. I think the Blu-ray might be a bit scarce, but this was great. And it's also got Jared Leto and Meatloaf, and I knew Meatloaf was in it, but I didn't realise who he was, and then it turns out he plays Bob, which I think is hilarious, because Bob is has too much estrogen, stuff like that, the woman hormone, female hormone, and he has woman breasts, and he was just the whole character of him was funny, but it really shouldn't have been, but it was a bit. Next, number 12 is Inglourious Basterds. This was the first Quentin Tarantino film I watched, I think, or possibly the second, or possibly the third. I've seen Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, this, and Django Unchained. Pulp Fiction is my favourite, but I don't own that on DVD or Blu-ray. I just don't own it. But this was great. See Brad Pitt, Christoph Waltz, and a German person and a French person. I'm not going to try and pronounce their names. Well, I'll try. Diane Kruger, I think, and Melanie Laurent. I'm not French or German. I just assume they're French and German names. Anyway, this is a great film. I'm with everyone that Brad Pitt's accent was a bit stupid, and I think when he was trying to do the Italian accent, but it was a really good film. Next, number 11 is X-Men First Class. This is a great film. James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender were brilliant. Jennifer Lawrence, she's lovely. She was really good in it. January Jones, she was good. Kevin Bacon, he was pretty good villain. I liked Azazel, he was pretty cool. What's his name? Darwin, he was cool. And the stripper girl, I liked her. I don't really remember the names of the actual people other than that. But anyway, yeah, that's X-Men First Class. I actually went to see that in cinema, and I went to see X-Men Last Stand and the Wolverine and the Origins. So you can see the last four X-Men films in cinema, and can't wait for Days of Future Past. But I wish they'd done that as a third story and done a sequel to this. But that's just like the Batman thing. It would have been better bring him in Man of Steel 2. But hey, okay, what are we at now? 10. At number 10, so we'll get into the big films now, is Hot Fuzz. This is my second favourite of the 3 Cornetto trilogy after The World's End, and I do like Shaun of the Dead, but I don't know, it's alright. I've only seen it once. This I've seen 4 or 5 times, and this is great. Actually, most recently watched it in my chemistry lesson because my teacher's awesome. But yeah, probably the best part is the battle at the end, or just the fact that they always blame it on coincidences. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, it's just awesome. Next I've got Back to the Future. Two. That one. Yeah. Oh crap. Yeah, the first time I watched this was on TV, it was on ITV, and I recorded 1 through 3 on that, and really enjoyed them. I haven't got around to watching it since I bought it on DVD, but these are great films. I mean, the second one is my favourite. Biff, when he's older, he's just looks I don't know, it's just awesome, and I just love that film, I really do. But next I've got oh yeah, I keep on forgetting where I am. I've got at number 8 I've got Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. I love both these films, obviously this one more, and Ron Perlman is Hellboy. He was born to play Hellboy, and I'm not the only person that said that, and I don't know why I keep on shaking this so furiously, but I love this film, and I don't know how long we've been doing this now. I think it's like 18 minutes. I don't know, this one's 8 minutes, 8, 42, 41, 42, 43 now. But yeah, I don't know how I'm counting time. I don't want it to be that long, really. But is that boss? That's a bit boss. But yeah, I really like this film. I like the villain. I can't remember it that much, but I know I love it, and So this is I think it's the first film that Seth MacFarlane's been in, where he played him. Can't remember his name though. Okay, next I've got Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. I'm like most of the people, and I think this is the best. I haven't actually seen the original one, the original theoretical, which you do actually get on the second disc. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, but now we're on to watching that one because it's been 2-3 years since I last watched it, and I watched the remastered one because I was younger. Actually, I think it might be like 5 years actually. I'm not quite sure. It's been quite a while. But I love this film. Darth Vader's just awesome. Han Solo's awesome. Lando Calrissian's awesome. And no matter what everyone says, the Ewoks are awesome. I know they're not in this film, but my friend does not like them, and I have no idea why. They're awesome. But now I've just got the DVDs piled over my list. Can't see where I am now. Number 6, I've got Django Unchained. This technically isn't in my collection. Well, it said in your collection. This is my dad's, but close enough. As I said, Pulp Fiction's my favourite, but this is a close second. Don't own Pulp Fiction, as I said, but this is a great film. I watched this quite a while back with my dad. Well, a few months back. I won't talk about it a bit more. Christoph Waltz. I think he won the Oscar, right? Yeah, and it won Best Original Screenplay, and well deserved as well. Well, maybe. There's a lot of the N-word. There's actually a video that counts them, and I think it's over 100 times. But Samuel L. Jackson, when he first meets Jamie Foxx when he's riding in the horse, that scene is hilarious. And so a lot of scenes, and Quentin Tarantino when he's in it, that just cracks me up. Well, number 5, I've got Kick-Ass. I love this film. It's Kick-Ass. Chloe Grace Moretz is great. Nicolas Cage can sort of act, apparently. He's great in this. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's great, and now he's going to be playing Quicksilver in, I think it's Avengers 2. I think he's in Avengers 2, and Evan Peters, who played his friend in this one and didn't return for Kick-Ass, so he was going to play him in Days of Future Past. But yeah, and he's good. And Mark Strong, he was an okay villain. He only seems to be playing villains. And who else in it? I forgot his name. Chris Mintz-Plasse. He was great in this. He was hilarious. And when he meets Kick-Ass for the first time, that scene was hilarious. But no, at number 4, and getting close to the top one now. Number 4 is T2 Judgment Day. I love this film. This was actually the first Terminator film I saw. It was this one, then 3, and I actually refused to watch 1 for ages because I was annoyed with the copy I'd received off Amazon. But I love this film. What's going there? I think it's is it Robert Patrick that plays the T-1000? Where is it? Yeah, Robert Patrick. He was great. Arnie was great. Linda Hamilton. Some people find her sexy. I don't. I don't really like her. She creeps me out a bit. She scares me a bit. I would not want to get on the wrong side of her. And the little kid was actually fine. He was alright for a kid. Because normally they're not that great. And number 3, I have The Dark Knight. Yeah, I would just cover that over. Not Batman Begins, The Dark Knight. This is the best of the trilogy, obviously. My friend actually thinks The Dark Knight Rises is better. He's wrong. The Dark Knight is better in every way. Not every way, but it is better. Because, I mean, Heath Ledger as the Joker, he was awesome. Christian Bale was great as Batman, and everybody in this film is just great. Aaron Eckhart's okay as Two-Face. He's good. Next is Inception. This is not the back of the Dark Knight case. It's Inception. This is the one, as I said at the beginning of the video, that I'm don't know where it is. I misplaced it. Especially my dad. It might be downstairs somewhere. I didn't really have that much of a look, but I couldn't find it. But Inception is a great film. I love Christopher Nolan as the director, and everyone in that film. I keep on looking down because I've got number one there. Everyone in the cast was great. Tom Hardy was great. Jessica Gordon-Levitt was great. Leonardo DiCaprio was great. He should have won an Oscar. And I'm not going to go through everyone, but everyone was great. And yeah, number one is Forrest Gump. This is probably my most watched film. Well, no, okay, that's a lie. It's not my most watched film. I've seen it about 3 times. I don't know why I said that, but I love this film. I do have tears in my eyes at the end because it is a sad ending. But it's got comedy moments. It's got drama. Tom Hanks is amazing. I can't say his name. I can't find it on here either. Gary Sinise. I don't know how you say his name. He's great. Robin Wright, who I'm guessing is Jenny. She was good. Sally Field, who was his mum, I think. She was good. And Robert Zemeckis is overall a great director. He directed this, the Back to the Future trilogy, Polar Express, Flight, which my brother's lent to me, so I'll get around to watching that soon, and Beowulf. And he also, I think he's a producer on Monster House as well. And that was good. But anyway, that's number one. I love that film. And yeah, just remember, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.